Hello, let's take a look at my bearish and bullish scenarios for Bitcoin on the 1 hour chart. So here we are counting this bullish scenario as a wave 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 4, 5, 4, 5, and so on, looking for higher prices. The invalidation for this scenario is basically here, here, and here, and here is a soft invalidation. I'll get to that in a bit. The other scenario is the same basically, but we are missing a 1, 2 here. So 1, 2, 1, A, W, X, Y into a B, and then a C and a finishing wave 2, and afterward 3, 4, 3, 4, 4, 5, and so on. And the same validations for this basically. I'll get to that in a minute as well. The other bearish scenarios are these. So here we are counting this as a possible double zigzag. So A, B, C to a W, A, B, C to a W here, A, B, C, wave X, Y to finish wave X, and now we are looking for a wave Y to finish a double zigzag. The other scenario is basically the same, looking for a double zigzag, A, B, C to a W, A, B, C, wave A, W, X to a wave Y into a wave B, and then a finishing wave C to finish wave X, and afterwards a finishing wave Y to finish double zigzag. That was a lot of W and X and Y's. So which one of these have the highest probability? Well, the 1, 2, 1, 2 bullish scenario, the soft invalidation here is the 886. If that is touched then this wave 2 is a low probability. If we get below this, then this wave 1, 2 is not valid because you can't take out the origin of wave 1. Then you need to consider the 1 A, B, C or W, X, Y scenario. And if we take out this scenario or this invalidation, that is very problematic for the bulls because then we have a wave 1, 2, and what are we going to do with all of this? Because if we have a wave 1 here, you need to have a wave A, B, and then a wave C here. And that would be insanely long for a wave B. You can see that wave B here hit the 261.8, which is, that's not a wave B. So if we take out this, the bulls are in trouble. And if we take out this, the bulls are invalidated. So the WXY double zigzag doesn't really have any invalidations because in a corrective structure like this, things can evolve into different shapes and forms basically all the time because we are on a low time frame as well. It's difficult to say. Because if you have a zigzag like this, you could get an A, B, and then a deeper wave C into an X and invalidate this double zigzag. Yeah, here we have an invalidation, but it's not invalidation for the entire scenario. It's just an invalidation for double zigzag because if we hit that, so we have a W, A, B, C into a wave X, then we need to basically have a flat ABC, ABC, and then a ABC, a C wave straight up and then move down, or a triangle in order to finish this structure. I can show you like this. So if we have a zigzag here and then an A, B, C into a wave X, breaking this, then probabilities are very low that we get a zigzag up. And instead we can get an flat, like an expanded flat, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to a finishing wave C. So A, B, and C. Or the other possible scenario is a W, X, and then you have a 2, 3, 4, 5, like a triangle, and then you move down. So that is basically the options if we hit this invalidation for the deep double zigzag. That's not invalidation per se, it's just a guideline saying that if we hit this, the probabilities change to being a less likely of a double zigzag and more likely of a something else, a corrective structure. But nonetheless, it is still a corrective structure, and if it is a corrective structure, it is correcting something, and what it is correcting is this low. So if this turns out to be a corrective structure, then we are taking this low once again. Same with this scenario. It's just a matter of counting it a little bit different. So keep an eye out on the invalidations and the soft invalidation. And as I mentioned, if we get here, the bulls are in deep trouble. So yeah, as it is right now, because on the 1 hour chart, the probabilities can change very, very drastically, because this counted well before. I can show you here. This counted well before as an A, B, and then a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like a wave C, but we never got that because here the probabilities change of this being something else. So on the 1 hour chart, it goes very, very quickly from one thing to another, and scenarios change in probabilities. So it's not about seeing the future, it's just about eliminating scenarios, what has the highest probability at the moment, and act on that. So yeah, that was a quick update, I think. I hope you all also had a great day as always.